know, when governments are in power, how they behave. I think probably you can give people on the other side a little education. That sometimes revolutions eat their own children.
Yes. Yeah.
Government eats their own people. This government is going to punish you more than they will punish me. I'm telling you, in another 1 year, you will be crying in my office to come and represent you. I know, I can tell
you. Revolution eats its own people. Welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, back in 1994, there is something that James Orengo talked about, and he was saying that the government or the revolution eats its own people, and now we are seeing it happening. With the issue of MILLICENT OMANGA together with SAKAJA. That is what I want us to talk about. But before we do that, I'd like to give you a chance to subscribe and also like if you not liked our video, if you not subscribe. And also drop me a comment at the comment section and tell me where you're watching us from and what is your view of or concerning the video. And I'd like to say thank you for those who have been joining us, who are giving us your support. Without your support, this video or this channel can never be where it is right now. As I normally say, that feedback is normally the key thing in any form of communication. So please give me a feedback there and tell me what is your view concerning this video. Thank you. God bless you. Now, back to our story. There is a tweet that MILLICENT OMANGA gave out or has tweeted on her platform, and this is what she's saying. Governor SAKAJA has sent county askaris to close down my businesses in Nairobi, despite my businesses operating with all the requisite licenses. This is illegal and unjustified action following my comment on the Auditor General's report on Nairobi County, which appears to have infuriated him. I reject this bullying and political intimidation in the strongest terms possible, and ask SAKAJA to keep off my businesses. I remain steadfast and unbowed, and affirm that I'll not be silenced by such cowardly acts. That is MILLICENT OMANGA. She's saying that SAKAJA might have felt inferior by the fact that there's a comment that she gave after the audit general of Nairobi County. Now, this is not the first lady, or this is not the first UDA leader that is crying about the business or what he does. There is also this bishop by the name of Bishop Wanjiru. For those who remember her case, when her church building wanted to be demolished, and when it was being demolished, she cried and saying that this is not what I campaigned for. This is not what I campaigned for. Here's the clip.
Like this, I wasn't campaigning for land grabbers to come and start claiming that our church properties are their properties. We cannot lose properties in this country. Now, it is very, very...
Now, I have got two questions. The first question will go to SAKAJA. No, the first question question number one will go to OMANGA herself, and then the second question I'll take it to SAKAJA. The first question is this: by the time you're coming out publicly telling us about the way you are being mishandled by your fellow leader, that your businesses are being closed, and you are putting it online, have you thought of the Mamamboga down there who doesn't even have anybody that can talk on her behalf? She doesn't even have a phone that she can maybe put things online and say the way she's being mistreated. Have you thought of that? So you are a leader. Instead of finding a way of handling your cases, you know, these are cases that you're supposed to go and handle in your offices. You don't even need to tell us. Because what we as citizens want is, okay, we gave you time, we gave you power. Instead of coming out publicly crying that, oh, this one has done this to me, my business. Instead, you are telling us about your progress without fighting on how we as citizens can progress. You are telling us that you have got a lot of businesses in Nairobi, but they have been shut down. Have you thought of a normal Kenyan citizen? So personally, I don't agree with with Millicent Omanga coming out public and tweeting concerning her issue with SAKAJA simply because she commented on audit generals and maybe SAKAJA felt inferior. So SAKAJA ordered her business to be closed. I don't agree with that. In fact, she could have not even come up publicly to say something like this. As a leader, as a true leader, she could have not even come up publicly and say they should have handled the issues by themselves. That is the first question. The first question is this. As you're coming out publicly, telling us about your fellow leader shutting down your businesses, have you thought of a mama mboga somewhere, a boda rider somewhere, that low-life person? Have you thought of him or her? Who will defend her or him? Who will defend him or her? Who will talk on their behalf if you are talking on your own behalf? The second question, SAKAJA, what is really happening with SAKAJA? What is the sudden change on SAKAJA? Johnson SAKAJA has completely changed. He's not the SAKAJA that people elected. He's not the SAKAJA that people know. And one thing I know very well is that if SAKAJA continues like this, he's going to lose his power. SAKAJA is going to lose his position. And there's a video that I played here for those who have been very keen, though it has been something. It's long kidogo. That what is really happening with Nairobi County? Nairobi County has never been ruled. No governor has ever ruled for 2 terms. Never. Start with somebody like, let's go with Waititu. Waititu ruled 1 term, and then the scandal of stealing money came. Sonko also tried. The scandal came. Now we have got SAKAJA. SAKAJA also, the scandals, a multi-billion money is missing, all that. That is why the Auditor General is working on the way on this county's revenue and the way financial county finance. So what is really happening? Those are just my thoughts. But I also want to give you time at the comment section so that you can tell me what you think concerning this. Omanga is saying that SAKAJA should keep off from her properties, that she needs time to do her business without any disturbance. Do you think it was right for Omanga to come out publicly and say something like that? And another question is, do you think it was right for SAKAJA also to go and shut Omanga's business simply because she commented on the Audit General's report? Those are just my thoughts. I'd like to give you a chance also at the comment section so that you can tell me what you think concerning that. And until we meet again, I have been your host, Boniface Wino. Bye-bye.